going out today and I'm looking forward to it. Morning, Christine. Morning, Jacqueline. Thank you for all the heart me's. I have to change my name. Guys, it's 8:15. I haven't even had a shower, so when I come off I'm going to have a jump in the shower and get ready. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Thank you for the heart me's, guys. Can we tap and share, guys? Tap and share and yes. Thank you. Guys, let's get on with it because it is 8:15. So I just want to say thank you also for everyone's support and everything else. I feel like I need to do some kind of speech. I'm only kidding. Anyway, guys, I think we should get on with the FYP. And it's just... Can we tap the screen, guys, as well, please? We've got 7.9k. It's free to tap, guys. Just tap the screen. You do not have to send me heart me's if you do not want to, but please tap, 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 tap. Okay, gone. Who's a chain? I know, yes. Morning, everyone. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Mrs. D. Oh, you know what? I'll give it another couple of minutes since everyone's sending all the heart me's.
BBC News Theme by TV Theme Tune Factory on Amazon Music.
Good morning, everyone. It's 8:13 in the morning on, what's today? Thursday? Is it Thursday? Sure. It is Thursday. This is the Delusive FYP. This is where the place to be. Alexa, stop. For God's sake. If you are triggered or affected in any way, please, there's a big X button at the top. Please do leave. We will be discussing all the drama last night. And guess what? I'm in it once again. And it's all about the delusive cult, delusive Angie. Well, okay, not the cult. It's really about myself, I suppose, because it's none of or anything about you, really. Well, actually, it is, because we were called peddlers last night as well. And when I find that video, I will play it, Unicorn, because you called us all peddlers. If I do get bananaed at any point, guys, I will be on Delusive Angie 19. And I will find that, obviously not today, because I'm so tired. Yeah, all of us got called peddlers by Unicorn. She said that, no, I said you platform peddlers. No, you didn't. You called us the cult of peddlers. That is what she said, came out your mouth. Yes, I suggest you, Peggy Sue, sort your life out with your husband, sort your relationship out, because I think it's on the rocks. Especially the fact that you were fancying Rickster. You know what I mean? A married woman. Right, should we get started, guys? Because I've got so much to talk about. Ooh, I've only had 3 hours sleep, so please bear with me because I'm still asleep. I haven't even got the shower, just jumped out of bed. And came on. Right, where shall we start? Right, so let's start here. So if you don't know the story, guys, I'll give you a quick summary. So basically, I'm sitting here last night minding my own business. We're talking about drones with Only Tony Official in the box. We had a bit of drama. We had drama all day, to be fair, in regards to Des, as you probably know. And then all of a sudden I'm getting messages coming through to say that me and Levi apparently are talking off TikTok and everything we are doing is an act. None of it is real. We're friends, all that kind of thing. I'm like, I'm thinking this man's made a song out, has played a song about me. He's come to me 24/7, and now apparently they're all saying last night that it's an act and everything else. They ran with everything with no evidence. A certain person has said, well, I haven't run with anything. I was just wanting the truth out of Levi, although, she did put it as in, kind of influenced, I think, people into believing that it was an act on my part. And I started to get a lot of hate last night. Yes, Angie, yeah, they lied. Yeah, 100% they lied. I believe they're all in it. It's my opinion. And I'll tell you the people who I think is involved in this act. And once again, this is just my opinion. I think Alex, of course, Levi, Pearl, and Michelle. I think they were all in it. They thought to themselves, because I do have a police case against Sophie. Now, whether you believe it or not, it does not matter. That's not the point. Believe what you like. But I do have a police case against Sophie, and apparently, well, you know, it was a big setup to stop me from going to the police, to manipulate me, to intimidate me, all of that, from going to the police about Sophie when she prank called me pretending to be a police officer. If you don't know about that, I'll quickly tell you about that. She phoned me. I was once again minding my own business, and I get a phone call who I think is from the police. I have been speaking to the police, as you know, believe it or not, that's up to you. So obviously I'm going to think it is the police. Why wouldn't I? So until the end of the conversation, I realised this is not a police officer. So as you know, impersonating a police officer, whether they come to your house or they phone you, is a prison sentence of 6 months. I'm not saying this is going to be the case here. I'm just saying it's quite a serious criminal offence. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, you might get away with it being just a prank and everything. There's no malice involved, but there was malice involved because I felt she wanted to get information about my mother. Okay, so to me there was malice involved. Right, but I don't want to speak too much on that. So that's basically what happened, and this is what I don't know. So Pearl was talking about it on her side, and I knew nothing about this until last night I saw this on the platform. So it kind of makes more sense to me. Okay, right. So let me go through it. Where is Pearl? So I was oblivious to what was going on Pearl's platform, okay, because I was once again minding my own business, okay, and I didn't want to discuss them for another day, okay. I had said to my mods, can we just please not talk about them, not give them any more clout, not give them any more airtime, none of that, okay. I mean, you've even got Michelle saying last night, oh, I had all these viewers, I don't need any viewers, I had 1k viewers, blah, 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 she used to be on 200. Do you know what I mean? If all of them have bullied me so much to get a platform, do you get what I'm saying? And that's what they've done. Right, so this is on Pearl's platform.
Sophie Buzz balls. Well, how you hear me? Fuck off. You fuck off.
Sorry guys, trigger warning. Language.
I'll order a buzzball, how about that?
Oh shit, one sec. Now, I'm going to explain this in a minute. Oh, God, wait a minute. Oh, for God's sake. Here we go.
I still haven't got them. We got your address, I'll order you one, right? One, I'll have three. Three? What, three of me and Sophia, or each? No, I just want three. Any food? Any... Trying to get me fucking in the What the fuck?
Levi, tell her to drop my case or I'll dox her.
Will you drop Alicia's case or she'll dox?
Well, I'll dox her again.
Dox you again?
She can dox her, I think we'll shoot about Alicia.
Yeah, we don't give a shit about Alicia. Wears crop tops all day. Who gives a fuck about her?
22 lectures, well,
yeah, sorry, I did not know Alicia just doxed my address. I've not played these videos, so this is the first time I'm playing these videos. She just doxed me just right there, Alicia.
What's that?
I'm a bird you all today, HMRC.
Why?
Yeah, sorry, I do it. I don't know why I'm apologising. It's goddamn my address.
I'll get you some gold puffs or sugar puffs for everyone, yeah?
Hey, I want to tell you something. You listening?
Yeah, we're listening.
You listening?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Oh shit, you missed it. I just heard.
Oh, that was hot.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I love you, Angie. I'll ring you later FaceTime, yeah?
Yeah, did you hear me shit myself? I shit myself.
Yeah, check it. And I was
Right, I've never heard that. This is another thing I want to point out, right? So, I've just heard Levi say there, I've got your address. You know how she pulls up, how have they got my address? Why didn't she say, how have you got my address on that phone call? Come on, things don't make sense.
I was intoxicated. I have been drinking buzzballs. I don't know how Levi has got my address, but half the apps seem to have it. So I'm not going to question everyone that's got my address. I've also said to people, guys, if you want to order me shopping for the people that have got my address, I'd appreciate it. You know, I don't know. Yeah, I'm saying you're questioning a person that's intoxicated. Now, when Levi phoned me, it was a private number. I answered that. I was live. I don't know if I paused my live. I'm not too sure. But, you know, it's just so ridiculous them trying to set me up when I have had a drink. Now, I just thought to myself, you know, hopefully it would all stop and all of this, and and this is what I'm like. I don't want to take it anything further. If you're going to get me a buzzball, I'm going to say yes. I was drunk when I also said it, when I took that phone call. Of course I'm going to say, yeah, go and get me a buzzball. I thought, you know what, let's maybe break the ice, maybe the bullying will stop. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's exactly how I looked at it. But the fact they recorded that conversation, because I don't know if it was live, it must have been live, but the fact they recorded it suggests they recorded it for a reason, and that was to manipulate me to stop me from going to the police, to say, well, look, here we go. But I've never had a police case against Levi. It wasn't about him anyway. Morning.
She used to hear that because obviously it's on a live, but when she comes up with the little cunning plans, that's when the phone call's muted on the live. Think about it. Listen, it's not for me to tell you what to think and whatever, but she's well in on it. She orchestrates it, and then she puts her own little sting in the tail. End of.
You laughed at me and said, you just hear my fart. Oh, no, you didn't hear it. Like, come on.
What? Yeah, but guys, just so you know, he wasn't actually going to FaceTime her later. Like, don't take everything you hear so literal, because if he FaceTimed her, I'd show him
I FaceTimed her, and she was always off the camera. The odd time she would never let you see her on a FaceTime.
Because there's no filter.
So, wait, do you still have the clip of the phone call? Do you still have the clip of the phone call?
Pearl's never FaceTimed me anyway.
You have. Ask him for the buzzballs, Sophie.
No, that's what.
No, that's the clip. So I rang her first, and I offered her a bottle of wine and a Chinese to call it evens, and she was like, "Make it buzzballs," and that's fine. And then that's when the person started clipping when Levi rang her back to confirm what she wanted.
But what you've done is you've actually tried to to do all this when I'm intoxicated, because I don't. I'm obviously in the not right sound mind, whatever you call it, not sound mind. You know what I mean, and that's what they've done.
And that, you should have that,
it'll be in the live replay somewhere.
So she's the one who asked them first.
Yeah, she asked for the buzzballs, yeah.
100%.
I offered a Merlot in Chinese, and she wanted buzzballs instead.
I didn't know what buzzball was.
Yeah, we were like, what the fuck's buzzballs? She told us the app to download and everything.
I know, I was on the live.
It was my daughter-in-law, the first time I ever come across these buzzball things, right? Bumballs, I call them, was my daughter-in-law.
So, here you go. Okay, so I was unaware this was going on in Pearl's platform. And then you've got here Pearl again. Wait a minute, how to get into this one?
A little bit of play acting. But Levi didn't think she was going to do what she done. Where it turned around for her. She's crafty. She wanted to make it look like she was getting bullied. She was getting things that she never asked for. And Levi and everybody that was on that app, like the Cam 2, right? She'll constantly go on about the Cam 2 and who Cam 2's as much as she does, right? But she'll make out she's getting bullied. That's why there's no police cases. Think about it. Come on, everybody. Well, I'm sorry, I'm not doing this no more with
and
it.
can I also just say, I just remembered EQ saying that about me going to the police. I shouldn't go to the police. Well, haven't you not gone to the police on Levi, EQ? So yeah. Drones, I think we're talking about, in the sky. So I wasn't aware of all this. So this is all how it all kind of started. Oh no, then it went on to Alex's live. I don't know if I've got that live. I did think I do, but I'm not going to look for it. Levi went into Alex's live and said, oh yeah, I speak to Angie all the time. It was a setup, with a phone call. Yeah.
These creators on the app, well, fuck no. I'm going to tell you the truth now. I hear you, no, you remember, but for Levi, he twisted for doing it. No, listen, because I've done things on the app with her before. Nothing like what she was asking him there, but I don't think Levi realised exactly what she was going to do. Do you know what I'm saying? And there's lots of people, not just her, there's lots of people will make little scenarios, like the one at Liverpool, right? Gemzino and Angie, they have a little bit of fake drama. Harry and Angie have a little bit of fake drama, but this time it turned where it was mocking something that it wasn't, and that's why I spoke up about it, because I don't think it's right. It's fucking wrong. And Levi copped for it, but now I think Levi will learn his lesson and don't go along with these little scenarios, because she turned it around and made
So
it...
she's basically saying it's an act with me and Levi, which now we know is a setup between them all, you know.
A big, massive thing. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And listen, Matt, I speak to my Levi, and he knows I love him dearly, right? Me and him chat every single day on the phone, but it's his choice. I can't tell him, don't play into little games, don't do this. Levi is like old enough to understand, but now I hope he understands just exactly what she's done.
To know, this is how it's all started, EQ, with on EQ's Pearl's platform, where she's saying it was all an act and all this kind of thing. Yeah.
Trying to say on Alex's this morning. Levi's got a good platform, and everybody goes into there, so he wasn't trying to build a platform. Do you know how people calls it content, right? If it had been a prank like they were first going to do, that would have been absolutely fine, right? And another thing why I'm on the case and all. She knew about, you know, when they were pretending, that's why she went on mute for. You know, when they were pretending to phone her up and she said, oh my God, they've impersonated a police officer. She was in with all of that too.
So as we know, that is not true, because I will play a video of them all being, Levi telling the truth and saying, well, Pearl was involved in it, because I do have a police case, and because of that, they're now trying, you know, she came up with, well, this is what Levi is saying, you know, let's make out she was involved in it.
Do you think Levi has now damaged his platform? No. And you know why he hasn't damaged his platform? Because I've gone on to Alex's, I'm saying it on my own. She'll be taking a screaming fit, denying all knowledge, saying it's not right, but even Levi will come clean. So I just think he's just not to play on his thing. But no, Levi's got a very good platform. And we all nosy, and when he come to us, we'll all go in. But
listen, they all got a platform from me. Okay, we all know the truth. Well, not so much Pearl, but Alex, Levi, Michelle, who used to always sit on 200, who actually apologised, by the way, to me last night for what she you know, ran with and everything else. And well, you know, they all got it, every single one of them, from me, and that was from bullying me, and that's how they got their platform.
She knows all about this cam too, and because sometimes, like, well, you'll get the views, I'll get the views, we'll go at each other, but I'm putting it out there. It's all a big fake thing, and she tells people what to do. So, yeah, people's looking too deep into it, my Levi. 1,000,000% they're looking too deep into it. It was a set-up joke, which she spun around to her advantage, and that's where Levi fell into the trap. She's watching you on the sly. She can watch me all she wants, right? She can watch us all she wants. She turned it back around onto Levi and then said, it was a Bully Live. Well, it ain't a Bully Live. I'm telling you the truth. This telephone calls goes on behind the scenes, and she gets you into her way of thinking, and when it's happening, then she twists it. She's like a little viper that comes in at the last minute and goes in for the... Do you know what I'm saying?
No, it's not deflection, guys. This is how it all started. Actually, it wasn't. Levi went into Alex's life and said to Alex, right? Because Alex was talking on it. Alex was involved in it 100%. I can put my life on that. He was involved in that, the setup. And Levi said, I was the setup. I speak to Levi off TikTok. That phone call pretending to be a police officer was all set up. I had set it all up. I just like everything else I do on TikTok, was all an act and all this. And I speak to him off TikTok. That's why I went into if you don't know, that's when he went into Alex's life. Okay, and that's when I think Pearl and Michelle had a phone call apparently also, and Levi had said to Michelle it wasn't it. I believe Michelle was involved in it, because Michelle also said that Levi had sent her some messages. Okay, and in regarding to it being an act, So I asked once again, where are these messages that you said Levi had sent you? Because I kept saying there's no messages because I don't talk to Levi. You know what I mean? We don't talk off TikTok, you know, anything like that. And it wasn't an act. So where are the messages she kept banging on about? You get what I'm saying? So, and that's why I kept saying Michelle's involved in it. You know what I mean? And I just think they didn't, because they didn't want to put Michelle in it. They decided to let her off the hook and just say it was a setup by Pearl. So let's carry on. I don't have the videos of when he went in. Well, I do, but I don't know where they are, of him going into Alex's life.
Have this over Christmas. And I think, do you know, if it hadn't been Christmas, I would have just thought, crack on with it. Crack on with it. But when she's bringing me, Alex, Miss Red, Top Girl, Michelle, Levi, Sophie, Lacey, when she's bringing us all into it, and people starting to make videos, even fucking Fleone, I just thought, no, I'm out on this now, and I'm going to put a stop to it because we ain't no bullies. My Pearl, I've just finished one of the dog's haircuts. Have you my inked? Very good. I've got my dogs to get sorted before Christmas, but it'll be a couple of days before my Pearl. So there you go, it's out there now, and I just think it's time everybody knew what was going on. So yes, she'll be sitting there watching, she'll be calling me all kinds now for outing it, but come on. Does she look bullied? Does she look bothered? Does she stop drinking? Does she still manipulate? Does she still come on pissed? You know, when she didn't have a few views for a day, well, she has a views, but you know, when she didn't have people talking about her for a few days, that's why when she come on drunk, and do not tell me she was that drunk one minute and didn't know what she was saying, but then she was all right in the next, when she said people thought she looked like, because she was dribbling a disabled child. I'm not even going to come out and say what she said. I think you all know. So she even turned that around to that. Do you know what I'm saying? So, no. We're not playing the games no more. Well, I'm not playing the games. I'm sorry. She can play what game she wants, but not when she's involved in me. When me and her doesn't speak. No, sorry. I ain't having it. And especially coming to Christmas, she can go and kiss where the sun doesn't shine. No, she's played everybody like a fiddle, and she's not doing it over Christmas. Last year, she spoilt our Christmas Day. She done something last Christmas Day we were having, I tell you, on a Christmas morning, because everybody's with us more or less every day of the year, on a Christmas morning's no exception. I'll come in, I'll wish you all a Merry Christmas, I'll have 15-20 minutes with you, I'll go off, sort me dinner on tea time when I get chucked out of wherever I'm at, because I always get chucked out because I'm pissed as a parrot by then. I'll come back on live and have the afternoon with you, right? We were having such a laugh. And then she couldn't bear, we were having a laugh, and she jumped in, and that was me and Kelly. There was a few of us. She caused absolute riots last Christmas Day. Then she spoiled Kelly's Christmas altogether. She didn't spoil mine, like. But she caused all the arguments, and it was Christmas Day. And I just thought, you ain't doing it this Christmas, I'm sorry. You can do what you want with anybody else, but you're not can you remember, my Chester? She's not doing it with me this Christmas, I'm sorry. Did you see crying on live last night? I didn't, but again...
So, see, I don't know, right? Because, you know, when Levi went live last night, he said, oh, Pearl was going to be cool with this. I'm thinking, so why would Pearl still be your friends when you outed her, Levi, last night and said it was all down to Pearl? See, I don't know if this is one big act, yeah, to get their viewers up. You get what I'm saying? I don't know if that's what they're doing. You know, oh, let's get all the viewers and let's just say it's an act and all this kind of thing. We're all involved in it and things. And Pearl said, okay, just put me in it. I don't give a shit. Just say I was involved in it. It was down to me. Blah, blah, blah. We'll get all the views, all the drama. I don't know. You know, but all I know is that Levi did out Pearl and then went live and said, don't worry about it. Pearl's going to be fine with it. And I just thought that was odd. Why would Pearl be okay with it? As she'd said to Naima, did she do it? Do you know what I mean? You just said, oh, okay, thank you. If you can send it to me, the screen recording, please, thank you. So anyway, so then that's how it happened. So I was oblivious to all of this happening. And then he went into before he went into Levi's Alex's life to say it was all an act and everything else. And I speak to Levi, and I've been banging on, show me the evidence, show me the evidence. And then Michelle decided to start going live, you know, with all these loads of viewers, or you know, on for about 7 hours, loving the views, saying, you know, she's done everything, you know, for entertainment purposes, you know, bullying me for entertainment. Went live and to start running with no evidence to say that it was an act, and she has messages from Levi that Levi sent her, and to suggest that I'm a liar. So I've been asking her last night, you know, banging on, show me this evidence. I'll show the call log if Levi gives me consent. I kept saying, Michelle, I'll give you consent to show the messages. I even said, if you need to dox my number at any point, dox it. I can change it afterwards. None of that happened. So then we go to then we go to Michelle's live. So we've got Michelle, and Boxers discuss Levi and Sophie playing them all and using them, part 1.
On it. Like, she's been fucking actress, it's on act, so I just wind her up. It's for entertainment. How dare you say that, fucking blah blah blah. So she's in on it. Like, she's been fucking gullible to it as well. She's been fucking used.
Right, but I knew about the buzzball thing because I'm sure that was done on live. I'm sure the buzzball call was done on live.
The prank fucking phone call.
Yeah, like the prank call, I didn't see it. I just see little bits on the FYP. But the buzzball thing, I don't know why everyone's saying about that, because I'm sure that call was made on the live.
Yeah, but so was the police call. So then, if that was arranged, then they both could have been. No, I don't. It couldn't.
Yeah, it was, because I was thinking I knew that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I have never ever fucking lied, and I never would. Yeah. He said to me in that phone call, yes, Angie was in on it, and I said, I need to go now. I drove up to the other fucking village, and I came live, and that's when I started fucking ranting. I would never ever lie about it. In life in general, I don't fucking lie.
And that's
calling me a liar and fucking lazy. That's the two things that wind me fucking up, because I'm neither of these things. And I'm not having somebody coming on here and then trying to get me into a fucking call for damage control. That is fucking out of order.
It's just so sad that you won't come
I'm not lying for fucking anything in life.
Like, I think everyone here just wants a clear story, because it seems to be a lot happening in different places.
And that's what I mean, like, people genuinely, like, if this is about the fact that they had planned and Angie knew about the prank phone call, people genuinely thought, like, I genuinely thought they was going to get in trouble. Like, I genuinely thought it, which was why I went off and Googled it, which is why I showed a screenshot in Top Girls Live. Like, people genuinely thought they were going to get in trouble, which is why people genuinely went for Angie, because they were like, what are you doing? Like, this is ridiculous. Like, the amount of people that were calling her a snake and this, that and the other, and a grass. And then even Dave Duran's situation.
Chelsea, you know what I was just about to say about Dave.
We recorded a phone call with Tommy Jacobs. Were they questions to fucking wind him up? Because we all know, I know how Tommy speaks in the fucking phone, right? That's just the way he fucking speaks. So was that a set up to fucking wind him up? Then the next thing was, what was the next thing? Sussy. So were they was that screen recorded to send to somebody to try and fucking wind them up? Do you know what I mean? So then the next thing is, these are my friends, actual genuine people that I trust.
Exactly, like, I even
saying that again. Do you know what I mean?
Just get in the comments. Stop sitting in the comments. Just get in the box.
It's not a fucking joke, Sophie.
I'll go, because this has got absolutely nothing to do with me.
So that's all what happened in Michelle's life. And then
It was an alright pace.
And so that's Canadian Angie's live, which I will be playing late in a minute.
The seat.
That's why she beauty over drama saying, yeah, when we were in a group call, she was fine. I was like, what the actual fuck? So I messaged her straight away saying, what do you mean group call? So then Miss J messaged me asking if I was pissed off, and I said yes. Then I asked Levi what was going on. The next thing, him and Peril phoned me. And then Peril said she had nothing to do with it. And I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to process this for a minute. I had another meeting, went to go in the car to go to the school run when they both called me in a group call and started fucking blabbering away. And I said, right, tell me, was that prank call a set-up? Like, and they were like, yes, it was. I was like, no, the actual police prank call, was that a set-up? Did Angie know about it? And Levi said yes. And I was like, do you know what? I need to go right now. I drove 3 villages away, went live, and that's when I started saying, you need to come in here and fucking talk. Meanwhile, Alicia texts me saying, there's a crisis meeting, like, are you coming in this call? And I was like, I can't right now because I do actually have a fucking job and a life. So that's why it says that when you come in that it's a fucking conference call. So if you've got anything to say, you can say it in fucking live and not behind the scenes, because I'm not that person.
Hey, Michelle.
Hi, Kiki. I miss you.
I know.
So that kind of went on in their live crisis meeting. I know I thought that myself. Was like, what the hell, crisis meeting? Oh, for God's sake. Right. So then I want to play with this, right? Wait a minute.
The seat.
So they're not all in order because I haven't had any sleep.
That's why she never said any of her personal information, and she muted certain points of the phone call. Fucking everything.
Right. Okay, so this is Kales. So I was annoyed with Kales because I had respect for Kales even though we didn't get on. Okay, I've gone onto a platform, Canadian Angie's had my back and so forth. Okay, she should have come onto my platform and asked me first. You know, why would she go into the people that hate on me daily and ask them? You know what I mean? Like, you're going to get the truth. She also ran with it, Chaos, with no evidence. She said she was annoyed because she's had my back and annoyed at the thought of it being a setup. But she also says she goes by receipts, but not once did she ask for receipts. I don't think she did anyway. She decided to not get into my box, not to ask me, but to ask them. And, you know, call me all the names under the sun. And that's why me and a lot of people have been really annoyed with Chaos. Do you know what I mean? So let me play the video. Trigger warning, guys, by the way. The language.
If you're a cunt, if you set this all up, Delise, if you're a cunt, if you set this all up with them two, you're a fucking cunt. And you know what? You would apologise to all your fucking followers that have had fucking sympathy for you.
Even though she said the word if, she's ranting like I've done it. Do you understand? Not once. Right there, she jumped the back, show me the evidence. Yeah. Thank you, guys.
I did hear
as well.
Canadian Angie said on her live the other day, I just don't understand why she's not blocking these people, though.
You said that to her all the time, block her.
I blocked the elusive Angie. I unblocked her to come in the box because I was that fucking angry.
I have blocked them all. I was on a brand new account, as you all know, that I just set up. So because I had got banned, that's why they weren't blocked. Okay, so I decided to just block them as they came in. Okay, it was a new account. See, Chaos analyzes everything. You know, everything. Why didn't you do this? Well, why didn't you this? This doesn't make sense. I felt I was being interrogated. You know what I mean? And I even slipped up a couple of times. I say slip up. I said, you know, said the wrong thing. For example, instead of WhatsApp, it says Snapchat. And it's like, oh my God, what is it? Snapchat or WhatsApp? I was like, for fuck's sake. It was going boom, boom, boom. And I was just getting frustrated. And as you know, when you're frustrated, just say the wrong thing. I was like, okay, listen, Snapchat, WhatsApp, I can't remember. It was one of them. I bet it was WhatsApp.
Beauty.
God, I hope she never ever runs for jury, gets called for jury service, this woman. I swear.
Out and blocked. An hour later, I was unblocked. Kale, see, with the greatest respect, I don't care what you think of me, but I do not fucking lie, right? I have never lied. Elizabeth Angie can get on with it. I know it's all fucking scripted with her, so that's why I say.
There you go. See, Michelle, you did run with it with no evidence. You just turned around and goes, I know it's all scripted with her.
Just going there for a wind up, for a joke and a laugh. I didn't realise that the people I was sitting with was talking to her behind the fucking scenes, setting all this up, and then I'm in trying to fucking defend them, and I'm then in a battle with Canadian and Angie, and when Evil Queen sent me a voice note this morning saying what was being talked about last night, I was sitting in another box. Somebody had come in and said, you've been talked about an Evil Queen. I went in and said, were you talking about me? And somebody said, oh, it was about the Georgia thing. And I said, oh, I hope it wasn't bad. They said no, so I sent a loud gift. She jumped. I turned the volume up a bit and she was laughing about the jump, so I sent a lion to jump her more. With the most sincere apologies, I had no idea what she was talking about in that moment of time. I would never have fucking done that. And whatever was said last night was said, do you know what I mean? But I'm just angry that there's decent people.
Listen, Angie can call me two-faced. Sorry, Michelle. Angie can call me two-faced all she wants, but she sat there, right, and lied to every fucker. There
you go, Kales. There you go. And I'll never have respect for you. And I know you apologised last night. Apology not accepted. Because I haven't seen all of this video. And you sat there, ran with it with no evidence. And didn't say if here, did you? You didn't say if here. You said Angie can run with whatever she wants to. She's been the one making things up. She's the one been setting things up.
Right? And it's all been just for nothing, just for fucking gifts and money. She can go fuck herself with the dildo that was sent to her by Chipper.
There you go. Angie can go, I can go and F myself. There you go, Kales. There was no if here, there was there? No, you've gone with it with no evidence. And that's what you were about, Kales. I don't accept anything from you. And I certainly don't accept an apology.
Knows what she's doing though. She does the same thing. She's forever like, she's left alone, she'll start talking shit about everyone or start talking about someone's kids.
And I'm gonna say it now, all the shit with her and Corey's probably fucking set up too.
But the thing is though, like that obviously that's set up because he was back in your box after he was speaking shit about you two. Like you lot have defended her in the maddest of times when she's even spoken about people's kids. So like you're apologising now, but you're apologising for one thing and one thing only.
I just think Angie can go and take a fuck to herself. And see, the thing is, Canadian Angie needs to fucking step back because she was sitting there slating her one day. Angie came in and sent a line, and the next thing she's her best friend. Angie needs to keep her money to herself or give it to fucking Evil Queen, whatever the fuck she wants to do, but she needs to stay away from that fucking cunt.
The thing is, Kills, do you not think...
You did run with it, Michelle. Michelle sat there and said, I hardly mentioned Angie. She also said, no, I'll just put on my live asking Levi to get my box for evidence. But you're calling me a CUNT. You've called me all the names under the sun. You ran with it with no evidence. And this is proof here. Do you know what I mean? But let's all face it. They'll all be friends, you know, tomorrow or next week. They'll all be friends again, won't they? You know, you got even Michelle sitting in Canadian Angie's box, and I can tell you, she'll be in there again. 1,000% she'll be in there. There one person that won't be in there is myself. I'll never go onto that platform. Nothing to do with Canadian Angie, because she did have my back because of Kales. I could not go in there with that woman in there. Do you know what I mean? No.
All this, that Angie does things to be spoken about. So we speak about the wrong things she's doing, the controversial things, and suddenly we're bullies for talking about that.
Exactly, and I'm sorry, if somebody's going to talk about people's families, people's kids and stuff like that, like if the people are speaking...
From what I was saying, it was all like back and forth.
Yeah?
Because when I said she was speaking about my kids, you was like, I've not even seen that.
Yes,
I generally haven't seen it. I'm not on during the day. I don't come on live during the day, and most of the stuff that I see is from the FYP.
In Kelsey's defence, she...
What? Hi.
Whenever Angie said bad shit, she's said, no, I don't agree with that.
What?
So
oh my goodness. What? What do you want?
Do you know what's in the whiskey?
Oh my goodness! Why don't you buy them for him?
You don't feed him, so will I?
Oh wait, are you okay? Well, people know that's a lie, so I don't know why you're saying that because I'm always sitting here online feeding him.
You know he likes him.
Can you take them? Sorry guys, I've only had 3 hours bloody sleep. Bloody hell.
I think if she had seen it, she would have said something to girl, I'll be real.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I say appreciate the apology for now, Geordie.
I'm not coming in to argue with you, I'm just saying.
Not, yeah.
No, of course you're not gone in to argue, Cows. You've gone in to make friends. And for her to say she also said in Canadian Angie's live that she can go wherever she wants, do what she wants, yeah? Of course she can. But I wouldn't expect her to be onto a platform that has said the most about your best friend. I mean, I don't know what friendships you've got, Kales, but my friendships that I have, it's very different. My friends wouldn't have done that for one reason, because why would they want to be friends with someone that has put me through the most, that has seen me be upset, that has seen all this in me? Why would they go, hi Alex, I want to be your friend. Hi, can I jump in your box? Even though you've done A, B, C, D, I want to be friends with you. That's a friend. Friends is you got to have that loyalty when it comes to friendships. I assume you and Canadian Angie, and this is not no hate on her because I'm not talking about her, but I assume you have a different friendship than what me and my friends have, because my friends wouldn't be going into someone that's bullied me. But that's us. Facts, yeah. So I'm sick of her saying, well, I'll go wherever I want. No one, Canadian Angie don't control me, tell me where I go, where I should and shouldn't go. But I understand that, but they did say a lot about her. Do you know what I mean? And that's your friend they spoke on. My friends are like my family, do you know what I mean? Yes? Better.
Anything. It's just from all sides of thing. You've been fucking screwed over by Levi and Sophie or whatever. Do you know what I mean? And then fucking Angie's gone and done that to everybody else.
There you go. Not if. There you go, Kels. You ran with it.
I think there's more to it though. I think
nobody's arguing. The point is that she has decent people with loud mouths, just like yourself, that when they are angry they will go in and say something, or when their back's up. What proof do you want? Right, I have never lied about anything. I've brought receipts about everything. You're not allowed to show fucking this, that and the next thing. I'm saying Pearl and Levi got me in a fucking call before the school run. I asked, was that prank call a set-up? And he said yes. And I said, I'm leaving now. And then I came live. I then have actual fucking real life stuff to do. I couldn't continue it, so I'm on now and said get in the fucking box. I'm not having any fucking...
Hey, listen, anyone can
you come and say it in the box and you say it to everybody. I'm not having phone calls with you behind the fucking scenes.
The fact is as well, right, is I saw an FYP before, because obviously I'm collecting FYP for tonight now, of Levi and the top girl in the box on Brigham's. And Levi said that he spoke to Delusive and she asked for the fucking plasters and shit.
No, she asked for the buzz balls.
Oh, the buzz balls.
But
then she's letting him in the fucking box and everything else as well.
Like
afterwards, if you don't like someone, you don't let them in the fucking box.
Right, so we go to the next one.
Over drama. Say honest.
Where's the next one? Wait a minute.
Do when they
To you as it was a yeah. Oh, you some whatever.
This. Hello, I'm not quite everything, am I?
No, you're alright.
Okay, I just want to say something. I'm not arguing with any views or anything. But if this is all true and this has all been a setup, then Delusive Angie, you are a fucking cunt.
No, played that one, sorry.
That's why she never said any of her personal information and she muted certain points of the phone call.
You have very much joined in there, Kales, because you're still in there. You want to be friends with him. Why don't you just admit it? You are the snake. And I think you're Canadian Angie's downfall, because a lot of people have already messaged me to say they're not going to Canadian Angie's live anymore because of you. You know what I mean? And I don't accept your apology. That's twice now you've had to apologise. You know what I mean?
Most of it was all played out on live.
But then what doesn't make sense about that is over that phone call, someone from Angie's side has phoned social services on Sophie, so that doesn't make sense if she knew about it.
Because the whole fucking comments goes along, they're all fucking nodding dogs that believe fucking everything. And now I seem to be one of those fucking nodding dogs.
Can I also just say that all the some of the haters was also on Canadian Angie's live in her comments, and that's another reason why I'm not going to go in the platform, because I know 100% that Michelle will end up being in that box again. Other various haters of mine will be eventually in that box again. Because Canadians are very different to me, you know. I'm like, nope. Even though I have let Levi in, you know, and that's just because, number one, I just thought it just shows evidence also, you know, that, you know, he's coming to my life, he's getting into my box, not the other way around. Do you know what I mean? I want to stay away from this. I want to stay away from the slot, and that's why I can't go into the Canadian Angie's box or light platform, because she will box them, you know, and they are all in her comments also. Nothing on her. She can have it, you know, it's her live, it's not mine. But I want to stay away from them. Do you get what I'm saying? And obviously, here's Kales wanting to make friends with them. Give them a couple of weeks. They'll all be friends.
This is just all the fucking
really in the comments actually fucking believe in it, but it's a load of pish.
The only people that can sort this out is Sophie, Levi, and Delusive Angie.
I think I'm just discussing it now, to be fair. It's just a fucking shit show. But I think the fact that they've made that phone call and then they've outed it saying that it was all faked and stuff like that, and people are trying to get Michelle on calls and stuff like that and whatever else, it speaks volumes.
I was in Canadian's box because of what had been said about me, the accusations. Yeah, let's not twist that around. What was I saying? I was going to say something, I forgot.
Right, you lot, I'm going to jump down.
Well, I'm just going to go now, but I just wanted to say, like...
Michelle?
Just take the fucking piss.
I think they want to talk to you after that.
I'm not talking to anybody of that. You're going to say, come in here and say it.
Don't speak to her unless I say so.
Bye, Mia, can you get me a bubble?
Thanks for letting me in, by the way, as well.
Bye, Kales.
Bye, Kales.
Yeah, all friends now. Bye, Kales. Thanks, Kales. You know, thanks for joining us, Kales, not joining the person that was going on your platform. You know what I mean? The person that was going on your platform, which is me. You know? Me that had respect. No, you're going to go in the haters box, not mine, and ask me like, you know, an adult. You know, these are the same people. Did you not start screaming? You started screaming to what was it now? Screaming that they said something about your child in the comments, and they all saw it and just left it. So was that an acting now from you, Kels? You weren't affected, were you? Because if you were affected by what someone said about your child, you wouldn't be in their box. So what a liar you are. So what you do, Kels, is things for views. Is that correct? Because I certainly wouldn't be in there if someone said about my child. And regarding to the Prince Brat situation, right? You did go by my platform when you started screaming that Alicia said about Canadian Angie's angel baby, because what Prince Pratt said was after that you started screaming on her platform. It was after. You definitely, and I can play the video if you want, Kales, of you saying, right, they went for Canadian Angie's angel baby. That was on my, and I had to correct you later by saying no, she was talking about me, she wasn't talking about Canadian Angie. Exactly, it was my platform, my video, because you wanted to twist everything around. Oof. Right.
We all deserve to know, with all due respect, like everyone that's in the lives, everyone that's been around.
Lucy, if you're a cunt, if you said
beauty,
where am I?
Honest to God.
I'm sorry, have I lost track? Right.
Jess, it's on out.
Okay. Let's go to the next video. Yeah. What's this one? That was in Canadian Angie's live.
Highly.
Oh, you seven.
Let's see.
That's why.
Oh, I think.
She never said any of her personal information.
It was part of it.
He's got her gifts on.
Why can't he? If the prank call's not part of it and wasn't part of the setup, then why can't you just come in the box and say,
guys, can I also just say, because I'm still mad from last night. I'm still mad from it. So, as you heard, right, they did run with it. Michelle didn't go live just to try and get evidence out of Levi. She said it was a setup many times. You heard it, you know, the only is she said, I'm a CUNT, I'm this, I'm that. She definitely ran with that with no evidence, and so did Kales. So I don't accept either of your apologies. And I want people to put in the keyword Kales. I want them all in the keywords because I'm not going to give them any more airtime. Well, after today. I say after today because I know it will still get mentioned. And also, I don't want... And Canadian Angie did have my back last night. She didn't run with anything. But I want her to be put in the keyword also. And I'll tell you why. Because I want nothing to do with Kales. And while she's around Kales, I don't want that light platform mentioned because that's how mad I am what they ran with. And I've got a police case against that person and they all tried to destroy it, including Kales, okay? Because I had no choice but to talk about it because I was being accused of something. Do you understand? You know what I mean? And that's what they tried to do. It's really hard when you've got a police case and you can't talk about anything. But Kales, why did you do this? Why have you done that? I put them in the box for one reason, and that's for evidence to show that they're coming to me, not the other way around. Okay, that's why I did what I did. And the reason why they were not blocked on my account is because I was on my new account that I just created. None of them were blocked on that one because I just created it that day. You know, anyway, Cal sat in Canadian Angie's live questioning me over and over again like a fucking copper. You know what I'm saying? And because I said Snapchat instead of WhatsApp, I got crucified. Oh my God, what was it? Snapchat? Where did you speak to him, Snapchat? Because they did call me a couple of times, but it was a group call. There was like 10 people on that call. So anyway, let's go to Canadian Angie's live. All I have done is give every one of them views. That's all we have done, is give them views on the back of the bullying, the back of me. False accusations, bullying, it's been absolutely horrendous. And all they've done is to get a platform out of me. And that's why I don't want to be speaking about any of them again. Yes, I'm still mad. Right. So... this is EQ, I think, talking about Levi.
I think who was it, Naomi, and all that. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah. And I'm going to say something now as well, is Canadian Angie isn't my controller. She doesn't dictate where I can and can't fucking go. And who I can and can't speak.
And I don't dictate to where Lynn's and Eternity goes. But I'm not going to lie. If I saw them talking to, for example, Alex, who's done a lot to me over the year, that's affected me, and other people that have affected me horrendously, and I saw Lynn's talking to him, hi, how are you? Are you having a good day? I would not have her on my platform. I would not be friends with her. And I'll tell you why, because she's my friend. It's loyalty. So you are so wrong, Kales. You know, you'll never have friendships. Can you imagine, Linz? Do you know what I mean? Can you imagine? Absolutely not. It's the biggest betrayal ever. And that's what you did to Canadian Angie, Kales. The biggest betrayal. Because you could have come in my life. You went into the haters' life. That said a lot about you. That you said, and someone said something in the comments about you. I think it was about your kid. I don't know. I could be wrong on that. They said a lot about Canadian Angie. Called all the names under the sun. But you decided to go into their box, and then you've got, well, I'll go wherever I want to go. Well, you're not a friend. And I don't think you are a friend to Canadian Angie. And if she's wise, Canadian Angie will realise that you are a snake. You will eventually go live yourself. You know, you're probably trying to build your platform here. You're doing it all for clout and everything else. And I hope Canadian Angie realises that sooner than later. Yeah, remember, guys, you heard it here. You heard it here first. I mean, and there's another thing. You know, it's not even Canadian Angie's live. Whose live is it? Canadian Angie or Kales? Because Kales don't let bloody the host speak. She's always over talking Angie, where Angie's screaming, "Please stop, let me talk." Have you noticed that? You know what I mean? Right. Let's carry on.
he was an alright person who was a and all that.
So it's gone from the beginning.
And I'm going to say something now as well, is Canadian Angie isn't my controller. She doesn't dictate where I can and can't fucking go, and who I can and can't speak on or what to say.
No, Angie's not like that.
I'm my own
But the thing is, you got to remember, someone said just like yours, Angie, but I tell people, and I told them last night, I said, stop, guys, this is my platform, don't talk me, I am the host, stop doing it. And I did, I called it out, okay, I told people, and I've told people before to stop over talking me, so please don't say just like my platform.
Like to understand, like all of us have that. You can't tell people who to speak to and who not to, because some people might like people that other people don't like, and that's okay.
In that case, Canadian Angie, why don't you be friends with Levi? Because he revenge corned your friend. But are you going to go into his life and start being buddy with him? No, you're not. Probably because of what he's done to your friend. Anyway, you know what? I don't have much to say about EQ really, because she did dox my dress last night also.
In anything that you've done, Kales?
I'd never betray her. Like, listen, if I was going to fucking do anything like that I thought might be a bit dodgy, I'd ring her and say, look, do you know what I mean? I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I didn't feel the need to contact Angie until Angie didn't know nothing. I've come in now and she's asked me what's going on.
Yeah.
Because I didn't feel I had to go to Angie and turn around and say all this. And I'll turn around and say this now, Delusive. You sat there, right, and you've run EQ's mouth for your fucking... EQ's name through your mouth this evening.
Wrong again. Wrong again, Kales. Am I going to get a third apology? I spoke on EQ for a reason. She doxed my address and told people to call the funeral directors to my house, to call this, to call that, the takeaways. That's why I spoke on EQ. But no, you didn't know that, because once again, you run with no fucking evidence.
Yeah, this fucking shit. So why have you brought EQ into it? Number one. And number two, why are you trying to fucking drag Canadian's name into it, right, when it's got fuck all to do with her? If you don't like what I've got to say, fucking say it to me.
Oh, thank you. Did I get a gift? Thank you so much. Sorry, I didn't see it. I don't know. Did I? Thank you, if I did.
And you don't drag her into it, because she ain't got nothing to fucking do with it. And she's had enough shit over the last couple of days. Or haven't you realised?
Oh, you know what? I'll tell you one thing, Coach, because you're really pissing me off right now, yeah? What you do is speak for Canadian Angie, yeah? You say no one tells you where you can and can't go, blah, 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 blah. But you also sit there talking for your friend, because she can't even get a word in with your gobby little mouth. Duh. You know what I mean? She can't even get a word in on her platform. Whose platform is it, Kales? Let me give you some advice here, love, yeah? It's not your platform, it's Canadian Angie's. And all we hear is your gob. All we hear is you over-talking people, want to get your opinion out, doing the FYP. It's not even Canadian Angie's live anymore. I mean, yes, it's all true facts.
Follow your fucking self. Right? Now, all that matters is fucking you. So get off your fucking high arse, take some fucking accountability for yourself and your own fucking actions, and shut the fuck up bringing Canadian Angie's name into it when it's fuck off.
Vile. You're just a vile woman. A vile.
And that's you told. Shit.
Because she's had enough to deal with the last fucking couple of days.
Well, I tell you what, Kels, why don't you just breathe, yeah? Stop talking and let everyone hear what Canadian Angie has to say about how she feels. But you're sitting there telling her how she feels. Then sitting there saying, no one, Canadian Angie don't control me. I go wherever I want to go, even though you'd probably go into bloody, Levi's live. Why don't you go into Levi's live then? You know what I mean? That is, it probably has said the most about Canadian Angie. Well, actually, I don't know if he has, to be fair. But you know what? But you're sitting there talking for her. And you say no one controls you, but the person that does control is yourself, love. Because you're controlling Canadian Angie's platform.
So fuck you, Delusive.
My question is, do you have proof that, is there any receipts that Levi's talked to Delusive? Levi's a liar too.
They're all lies.
But Angela, listen, it's not the first time that people turn around and said, Lucy set shit up. She's done it with fucking Corey and Pearl.
Yeah, she was sending Corey money to get.
But EQ has set things up. So let's not with the double standards now.
Yeah, the receipts for that. So it shows that there's skullduggery going on behind the scenes.
Yeah. I don't know. I do know she went after me a little bit there because I was sent to screen recording.
She went after you the other day after you'd give her bloody lion after lion.
She went after me today in the sense of...
Yeah, but I'm not like you, EQ. Because someone sends me a lion, I'm still going to have my opinions. If someone does me wrong, they're off, they're gone. I don't give a shit how big their gifting level is. I'm not about money. I'm like you guys. You get what I'm saying? If you've done me wrong and I think you're a snake, I'm not going to hold on to you because you've got a gifting level. Because I don't really give no fucks about your money. Believe it or not.
I was going to talk about, you said that I said something about Alicia's kids. That I went after, I didn't go after Alicia's kids. And I said if Alicia, whatever the fuck her name is, continues doing what she's doing and somebody were to dox her, then she's putting her own kids at risk. I believe that's what I said.
Canadian Angie, you've had my back and I appreciate it, but you did actually say to Lisa, go get off the app and go look after your kids. You did. But there's nothing wrong with it. This is my point. Is that what Canadian Angie said was nothing I've said myself. But Kale's, the reason why I brought that up is Kale's went in on me about Top Girl because Top Girl said that I've mentioned her children. Right, and I said, what? All I have said, get off TikTok and look after your kids. That's not talking directly on the children. That's talking about parenting. And I said, well, wait a minute. Canadian Angie said the same thing. If she wants me to bring up that video, Canadian Angie, I can bring it up. But she did definitely say, go get out there, look after your kids. Nothing wrong with it though. But I'm just trying to prove a point. That's all I said in regards to Top Girl's kids. Oh, and that she's got a reborn. Yeah.
She's making it sound like I said something about her kids and this, that, and the other thing.
They're trying to get you to snap, but I keep saying that.
No, I'm not swaying anyway. You know me. Like, I don't know everything that's gone on. I've been sent screenshots of certain things. I had a chat with you this morning, EQ. And I did, the second time Tails went in, I thought it was about Will. I did go...
Yeah, the second time I went... So, to clarify, the second time I went in. The second time I went in that box was because people in the comments were saying that a person in the boxes made the comment about raping my child the other day, and it wasn't. It was.
So that's what happened in Canadian Angie's live anyway, and then I jumped in, screaming and ranting. Yeah. So anyway, so the truth is finally revealed, okay? And Michelle outs the truth because she said she got a message from Levi. Do I believe it? No. I believe they were all involved and it went too far and they thought, what are we going to do? Levi sent a message and probably just said, well, let's just say blah, blah, blah. Do you know what I mean? Well, and that's what they've done. Because Levi, what I don't understand, they threw Pearl under the bus, right? By saying Pearl set it all up and everything else. However, this is what I don't understand, right? Because I know they had a conversation. Even when Michelle was probably in that box, she was on mute, had a pretty quick conversation. And Pearl probably said, just say it was me. Just say I did it. It was me. I don't care. I believe that's what happened. Because when he went live, he said, don't worry, Pearl will be fine with what I said. And I'm thinking, how are you so sure? Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. As long as it probably brings Pearl's views, I suppose, isn't it? She probably don't care. Definitely, yes, 1,000%. Though, because it doesn't make sense. I don't care what anyone says. Where are the messages, Michelle? Michelle said she's got messages from Levi about me. That was some kind of act. Where are the messages? I've been asking if non-stop. I gave a consent to show them. Well, now we know there's no messages, so she lied. So she's involved in that 1,000%. But because it went a bit pear-shaped, even what Levi said on someone's platform saying we didn't realise it was going to go this far, what they've done is Pearl's probably said, just say it was me. You know what I mean? Gets to the viewers as well, doesn't it? And, Michelle's off the hook. Everyone else is off the hook. And that's why Levi went live and said, no, Pearl will be fine about it. I mean, whether she will be or not, we'll find out. If she, which I'm sure she will be fine. I did it. I don't care and all this. And if she does have that attitude, we'll all know that they were in it. And Pearl's just said, just throw me under the bus. Don't worry about it. That's exactly what happened. So she's protecting Michelle, Pearl.
he was an alright person, who was it, know what I mean, and all that. It's just ridiculous.
Is this it? No, wait a minute, I've gone too far, won't it? So this is where the truth is revealed.
Hi, Levi. So what's happening?
And as you will see, Michelle starts speaking. She won't let Levi talk. Why is that?
So, how come he's not talking? Levi?
I haven't spoke to Levi all day since that phone call with Peril earlier on, right? So apparently what's happened is...
Can't Levi talk for himself? And wasn't Levi just in...
No, he can't talk for himself because he might ruin their little setup that they had because it had gone too far. You don't want to not criminalise, sorry, wrong word. You don't want to put Michelle in it. Do you know what I mean? Let's all say it was Pearl. Pearl's arranged it. Yeah, just say it was me. 1000%, yes.
And didn't you say Levi sent you permission to that Angie could share the messages that Levi sent you?
Oh, wait a minute, I've gone too far. Here we go.
Yeah. Hi, Levi. So what's happening?
Right. So,
how come he's not talking? Levi?
I haven't spoke to Levi all day since that phone call with Peril earlier on, right? So, apparently...
And Michelle, why aren't you angry? I'd be angry because you ran with it all day. I'd be angry if I've suddenly just got a message saying, oh, it wasn't an act, I'm sorry, Michelle. Look, you know, how many times I've been right, guys? I was right about this, well, obviously, because we know the truth, and I'm right about this. Michelle was involved. Why is Levi not talking? Why isn't Michelle angry about it? Why hasn't Michelle said, F off, Levi, I can't stand you? Why? You know what I mean? Because Michelle was very much involved in this, okay? But they decided not to put her in it.
What's happened is...
Can't Levi talk for himself? And wasn't Levi just in Denise's box?
And didn't you say Levi sent you permission to that Angie could share the messages that Levi sent you?
Levi, you're in the box. Speak up.
You can ask me questions. Go and ask me questions.
Levi, can Delusive show the messages?
What messages?
A call log. You're saying that you guys talk often on the app.
No, we don't talk often off the app. I word my shit wrong. Like I'll ring you and we'll have to speak. He said on the phone call that he never got the police by anyone. You don't do that type of shit. The thing was, Pearl said that I see this with me dropping Pearl in the shit now. Pearl said that what my word is? I'm shit doing that shit.
Levi, you're very quiet.
Yeah, I'm on a tablet. Sorry.
So basically, Peril was doing damage control earlier on. They did do the prank call without Angie knowing. They spoke to Angie directly after the prank call.
Is there any way we can get Pearl in here and just fucking settle this once and for all?
They spoke to Angie after the prank call, and Angie said, it's fine, don't worry about it.
What did Pearl say though? I'm lost. What did Pearl say?
And then said about the buzz balls and everything, right? So then...
So Levi has said all of this and Michelle on a message to you while you're still in the box. You didn't feel anger that you ran with something that they set you up? You don't feel any of that, no?
Something is called social services on Sophie's children. And
who was doing that?
Hero decided that damage control was needed and did that live earlier on.
No, because you're setting it up, people up again, right? You've had a conversation while you were in the box and said, this is what we're going to do. Pearl decided to take the blame for it, to let you off, Michelle, okay, and to let Levy off. Pearl's decided, listen, I can get some views on this and everything else. Just say it was me. Just say it was all me. And that's why you're not angry, Michelle. Isn't that correct? Because you were involved in it as well, and you ran with it all day to try and set me up. Yes, you did.
And then he took because obviously I was in that live and I've seen all this and thought, what the fuck's going on? And our damage control has went completely wrong.
Michelle, you were bad mouthing each, you know that on that other live last night, so I don't know why you're sitting there trying to be on it or anything.
What live was I bad mouthing anything? It's nothing to fucking do with me, this.
Just a minute. Who was calling social services on Sophie?
She had a call on social services.
But who said they were going to... Oh, nobody knows who did that, right?
No one knows who did that, no. But then Pearl also had information that she's gone to the police about Sophie. So Pearl said it's best to do damage control. Michelle said, I just went along with it because I didn't know what the fuck was going on. And then Pearl explained it, like, oh, shit. So I'm just stuck in the middle, do you know what I mean, of it all. So it wasn't planned with Angie. It wasn't.
But you said on Alex Brigham's and you and Denise talk often.
Yeah, we have spoke. Yeah, so we spoke when she's sober on the phone with her friends. We're saying we're sorry about the buzzball thing. We didn't intend anything or whatever. And then we spoke about the case thing. So I was like, no, I'm not on the police on you, Sophie. I don't know nothing about you. I don't do that shit. And that's why she said on her live, then I'll speak to you off live about that as well. So.
Oh, so Delusive, you guys don't really have a relationship?
Oh, no. We got each other blocked on WhatsApp.
Oh, okay, so you don't really have a relationship.
I rang her, and Dave rang me one time to say stop Cam doing it for the day, and I rang her to see if she's okay, and she hung the phone up on me, so I do see if she's okay sometimes, yeah, but not like that, no.
On a private number, you know, and like I said, I did hang up, yeah.
Yeah, so that's fine, so Delusive's not lying there. So no. Michelle, then what's the other problem?
The other, I don't know what's the other problem.
You just said that they don't talk often, they do talk here and there.
It's here and there, yeah, not like...
Yes, okay, so Delusive's not lying, so no. Michelle, what's your problem then? If I don't... Is Michelle still there?
My problem was they had said earlier on that the whole thing, the prank call with the police was a setup.
Was that a setup, Levi? Do you have proof that that was a setup?
Carol told them that was the best damage control for the situation.
So let me get this straight, right? So Pearl has told Levi and Sophie to lie and say that Delusive was involved in the whole police phone call.
Yes, because Pearl...
Is that right?
Pearl's had inside information that she's actually gone to the police from someone on Angie's side. Like she acts, so Pearl was trying to protect Sophie.
See, the thing is, I think Pearl...
Right, okay, so I want to say something
Who's told Pearl? And that's the question. Who has told Pearl from my side that I have a police case? And I'll be looking into that because I've only told a few people. I've told everyone on TikTok, but no one believed it. But I've told a friend, which made them... and I know people have said I haven't got a police case, but I have spoken to a close friend, a couple of people on here to say that I have. So it was off TikTok. So obviously someone has told Pearl about this police case, because even though I've said it on social media so many times, people never believe me because I always don't pursue with it, right? But I did tell a friend to say I've really got a police case, so I will find out who's told Pearl. So I haven't told that many people.
Delusive, hang on. Delusive, I apologise for calling you a cunt.
Too late, I think.
And that earlier on today because I thought that you was involved with the Sophie and fucking Levi thing. She don't need to say the apology. That's up to her. Right? But Pearl, hang on a minute, Michelle. But Pearl, yet again, right? You're causing shit that has nothing to fucking do with you. Right? I'll tell you now, someone needs to put you in an old people home.
Hales, you need to stop until you get all your fucking proof. Like, Pearl's not here.
See, the thing is, I apologise to the Delusive Angie as well. I never actually said anything about her today, and I was talking in general. I was more annoyed with Levi and Sophie and duping everybody that was in the Cam 2 live, right?
But this is what I was saying.
I was annoyed. It sounded like we...
See, if that was a friend, if that was a friend of Michelle, she would ask for evidence before putting on TikTok. And that's why I have an issue with Michelle, was she ran with it. She should have said, listen, show me the receipts, and then I'll go on social media. Because everyone in the comments are calling me all the names under the sun about I set this all up and shit, and I didn't, you know? So I just feel that she should have got the evidence first and then decided to put it on social media once she got that evidence. But she didn't do that. She actually ran with it. She weren't just trying to get evidence out of Levi to get him in the box. She was saying, I was a CUNT, I'm disgusting, I've set this all up. This is what I just played it all, what she ran with. Do you understand? So, yeah.
And I made him come in here because I am not a fucking liar, and the whole reason that I wanted him in my life was to talk about this. So he came in and spoke about it.
But I don't understand why Michelle's not angry. Well, I mean, I'd be fuming. You know what I mean? I'd be like, what the hell? Why? You know, do you get what I'm saying? So she's too calm for my liking. If she wasn't involved, why wouldn't she be going, listen, I ran with this, with, you know, blah, 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 you lied to me. But they're going to be friends. I'd give it a couple of days and we all know that's going to be the case. All friends. Like I said, I reckon Pearl said, I'll take it, just to say I did it. Even though they're all in it, all of them. Alex, every one of them was involved in that setup. So what else have I got? I've got some WhatsApp messages coming in. You won't say if it came to you, how do you speak the comments, don't you? Let me hear some.
You know. She is one of them people where any attention's good attention, whether it's negative or positive.
I can't do so long, I can't hear like that.
I can't, I'm not going to play her because of, you know. So, let me just, I've got some WhatsApp messages on. Minding my own business. Now guys, think to yourself, who's doing all this? You know, people keep saying I started. Oh, we were talking about drones in the bloody sky yesterday when I got all this. You know what I mean? I decided not to speak on them, and then I'm getting all these accusations, and I'm you know, I've got this police case, and I'm having to talk on it because, you know, I'm getting accused of left, right, and centre, and then you got Kale saying I'm sorry. No, piss off. It is, Canadian Angie is right. It is too late. Because that's like the third time. The first time is when maternity got into your box. Yeah? The third time is when you said, why am I mouthing EQ off? Because she doxed my address. But you didn't know that. But get your facts correct, Kales. Get your evidence out there. You know what I mean? I'm sick and tired of your goddamn sorries. Because it's boring, right? I hope you don't ever get called for a jury service, yeah? Don't even bother, guys, listen.